Welcome everybody to this Forex market overview. This is episode 4. I got a small cheat sheet into the mix, so I'm recording here inside in the comfort of my own couch. But instead of using the computer mic, I'm trying to use this guy right here. See if that works. So apologies in advance if there are some scrambles or something on the mic. So let's get on with it. So in the last video I made yesterday or the day before, yesterday I think, I went over the trade ideas I had in mind, and I talked about the Aussie dollar trade. So finally we're getting some momentum here to the downside. I do really like this close below this guy right here. I would prefer, no, actually we did get the close below all of these dudes right here. So you can see all the wicks here, bum 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 bum, this guy right here, this and this, and so and finally this right here. So we dropped down and closed below. We got a lower close below all those levels. So I am expecting a pullback here. Hopefully we're going to get into a trending downwards market here, get a pullback up to here. We're going to be protected by, let's use the arrow, let's zoom in a little bit. We're going to be protected by this guy right here. And if we push even further, we're going to have the protection of this level right here. And then finally the tops there. But what I'm hoping is we're going to get a pullback here. Hopefully to this area, and then we're just gonna continue downwards. Right, so this is my hope for the Aussie dollar. We'll see what happens. I've been really patient when it comes to this Aussie dollar trade. Let's sign into the account. I realized that I forgot to show you guys the account status in the last video. We're gonna hide this for now. No ads on the chart. It's kind of nice. So let's zoom in. No, not zoom in. Let's check it out. So the account stands at $2,449. You can see we are involved with 2 trades. We are short the Aussie dollar. We are short the dollar yen. I wanted to check out one thing here on the correlation standpoint of things, how the Aussie dollar is correlating to the dollar yen. We're going to be looking at this at a higher time frame scale, so maybe on the daily chart. So the Aussie dollar and the dollar yen. Okay, so on the day and the 1 hour, we have moderate and strong opposite correlations. So what that means is we are expecting that the pairs are going to move in opposite directions. So let's check out the dollar yen here. Where's the dollar yen? Here we have the dollar yen. So we're getting a small push to the upside, which means that we should be pushing downwards on the on the dollar yen. So we got filled here on the dollar yen when a few hours ago, when at the completion of this candle here this morning. So right now it's just a waiting game. Hopefully hopefully the market's gonna trend that way, that we're gonna achieve to at least get to break even here on the dollar yen. So if we're gonna get a spike either way, we're probably gonna hit so let's say we're gonna spike to the upside here on the dollar yen. We're probably gonna spike to the downside on the Aussie dollar. The best thing is that if the market's gonna go into some kind of range and we're gonna get a longer or a wider range on either of these pairs, so we can extract some profits or at least hit break even on either of these pairs. So, but mainly we are expecting if the market's gonna keep correlating to the opposite sides, we are expecting either one of these trades to be a loser and the other one a winner. So we're pretty covered here. Of course, we're not going to get we're not going to get the profits, the massive profits, if this is going to keep correlating. But you know, that's how it is. Not much more on my radar so far. Not much has happened since yesterday. We've just been kind of continuing on the same path as we were yesterday. So I can run over this pretty quickly here. The pound yen here, the garlic pattern, I didn't get involved. I was kind of waiting for the bat pattern here. So that's still valid when and if it does go lower. Euro yen. We had a lot of patterns setting up. So Euro yen. I would really wanna short this here. You see, we're coming up to this level right here, hitting the bottom. Based on this candle here, it's a pretty nice looking pin bar we got here this morning. We can erase this here. I forgot to tell you guys yesterday as well that we got a loser on the euro yen here, this bad pattern. So my dog is trying to get up to the couch. Neither. We don't allow the dogs on the couch, or this dog on the couch. We allow the other two, which is weird. So yeah, pretty nice looking pin bar candle here. Not much more else. We are extremely overbought here. This does look like a nice shorting opportunity. Let's check out the daily here just for kicks. You can see right here we have a area, and of course the bottom right here. So if the market's gonna keep, you can see that we're starting to drop here in kind of a trending mode. Why is this so slow? You can see right here we're, oh my god. If we erase the bat pattern here, you can see that we've been since the drop here, or the spike to the downside, we've been coming up in a traditional matter here, getting the lower close. So if we're trading the trend continuation, excuse me, this is what has happened. Boom, we get a pullback. Boom, another drop, lower close right here. Boom, again pullback. So this is what we're expecting to happen if the market's going to continue on its path. So we are short the dollar yen, which the euro yen and the dollar yen tend to correlate. There are some factors, of course, news-wise. We were checking out the 4-hour. So we've been having some dollar strength here, but as you can see, we've kind of been doing the same thing as the dollar yen here on the euro yen. We've been getting the euro here up along with the dollar. So New Zealand dollar, I did miss the entry. No, I'm not sure if this a well. Excuse me. Yeah, set this up here, and then the market started to move. I'm not sure if I posted this on TradingView, but it seems like if this is gonna be anything, it's gonna be like this, and we have to move this right here, which I think makes it a Gartley pattern, but I didn't get involved in this pattern anyway, so I'm just showing you guys when the market starts to move. If you draw something into a chart, be prepared to change it. Now it's still a bad pattern. We're probably, if I got involved here, we've probably stopped out anyway. So, but yeah, like I said, not much more for me here on these charts. Involved in 2 trades. We do have the probably on, you can see better on the 1 hour. It's not gonna be a straight line, but you see that we have been moving kind of in this upwards direction here, creating a wedge looking guy, a wedge looking pattern. Not the perfect pattern, but we are getting the diversion here as well on the RSI. If you can check that out right here. So the market's telling us to go up, or the market is moving up, and you can see that the market is moving down here or lower on the dollar CAD, creating a divergence. So that might be a sign that we might be dropping. And it's not a bad opportunity to look for, depending on where we are here on the structure side of things. Ah, nice. So this is actually, you can see right here, we don't have to draw it all the way. I'm going to draw in a box here, and you can see why. Boom. Boom. You can see I'm drawing in this wick here, and you can see we are at this wick, the top of the box, which is creating some structure. We are getting the so the market has gone extremely overbought here, and again, if you can see the RSI here, hide the ads. So this is kind of interesting, getting your stops above the box here. And I do think that we could shoot for targets conservatively down in here, somewhere around here. Getting your stop, what's the ATR here? It's kind of good. 33 pips above the highs. So let's say 55. 55. I want to get a little bit above this blue line here. I don't know why. 60 pips. Just maintaining a 2-to-1 basically. So I could go a little above here, giving myself some more protection, but still maintaining a 2-to-1 here. 2.74. A nice risk to reward. I do actually like this trade here. I do like it. I'm gonna watch it a little closer, see what happens here, see if we can get the break here, maybe the pullback on the 1 hour. Break of these levels here, or the lines. You can see the market is protecting, boom, boom, kind of trending upwards, getting thinner here. So if we can get the break here, that would be something. So let's keep an eye on that. And again, short the Aussie dollar, the USDCAD, probably following along. Yep. No, I'm remembering. Here's where we got the loss on the bat pattern, not on the euro yen. I'm sorry. I probably missed the entry on the euro yen bat as well, but this one I remember. I took this one. This is where we got the loss on the bat this week. Or was it last week? No, this week. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. Keep an eye for the trades we are involved with. Keep an eye on the dollar CAD. I think that's gonna be an interesting one. So hopefully the quality of this video was better than I mean the basic laptop sound, no audio quality. Now, I do actually prefer making videos here, just chilling on the couch. I'm gonna be going now into research mode, since I am hoping to create or start another business here in Iceland. I'll maybe fill you up on that when it progresses. We're a long way from opening up, but fingers crossed. So yeah, this was episode 4. Where's the camera? Oop. I'll see you guys in episode 5.